Hi guys, and welcome back to another video game with powers. I'm Jake.
I'm Cierra.
And welcome back to another episode or video of Jake and Cierra Reacts, where me and Cierra are going to be me and Cierra are going to be reacting to a bunch of different board games that I have backed on either Kickstarter or GameFound. All right, we got a cool game today. Well, more than cool, actually. This is probably one of the most anticipated games on a lot of people's lists. This has been dubbed as one of the most beautiful artistic games that is going to be released here in 2024. So I'm curious to see what Cierra is going to think about this one as we roll through it. So we'll open this up first. We'll go ahead and slide this box in the middle, and let's go ahead and jump down to the table where we have this bad boy open and ready. Okay, so we have Unconscious Mind. We have Unconscious Mind here coming to you from Fantasia Games. Cierra, Unconscious Mind is a game where you take on the role of a psychologist, and you are going to have patients, and these patients are going to come in with all types of dreams and lucid dreams and things like that. And I think you have to try and interpret these dreams or satisfy these clients to make them happy. But this, guys, has been dubbed as one of the most beautiful artistic games. So Cierra just pulled out what is called Dream World, an Unconscious Mind card game. So this was available as an add-on for 14 bucks. This is a spin-off card game of kind of unconscious mind right here. So we can crack this open maybe another time, because this is going to be a lot of content in here. So we'll drop this over here to the side. So we have the ID Light Deluxe box all in. So what's cool is they gave us an option here to basically have all the all-in content in a giant big box, so that you did not have to have 3 or 4 different expansion boxes. We also have our Holofoil Dream Cards box, Holofoil Dream Cards, and last but not least, we have our Playmat. All right, that is everything that comes in the box here. So let's zoom in a little closer, and you guys might be able to see already there is a foil. The box cover is going to have a little bit of foil on it. Cierra, what do you think about the box?
It's pretty, yeah.
You like it? You like that?
Big. You like those giant games.
I do like these giant games, but this one seems really good. So Unconscious Mind is a game for 1 to 4 players, 60 to 120 minutes, ages 12 plus. Let me actually zoom in here, and let's read the back of the box here. So it says, in the early 1900s, the Austrian neurologist Sigmund Freud established a revolutionary theory called psychoanalysis, related to the study of the unconscious mind. As his work took hold, supporters met at Freud's. I was like, I just said it right up there. Freud's apartment every Wednesday to discuss psychology and dream symbolism. The founding of this group, the Wednesday Psychological Society, marked the beginning of the worldwide psychoanalytic movement. As a member of this society, you aim to formulate new therapeutic techniques, grow your clientele, and become Freud's most distinguished contemporary. To best accomplish this, you'll need to discuss ideas with peers, compile notes, and publish theories. And to stay invigorated, you'll likely need some coffee. Lots of coffee. All right. Well, Cierra does enjoy coffee. So let's zoom this bad boy back up here, and let's dive into this box. Okay, Cierra, you might be a little intimidated, but I promise you.
Just a little bit. Well, it also is making me think of that other game where it was about the guy's mind.
What other game?
Where we like flipped the booklet. We could never actually figure out the correct way to play that game.
We hated that game.
We didn't hate it. We just could not figure out how you were actually supposed to play
it. Yeah.
So it's giving me those vibes, which is probably nothing to do with like anything like that game. But it's the fact that it's a big box and it's Unconscious Mind.
I forgot what Comanauts. That was the name of the game, Comonauts. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into this bad boy and see what we got. Okay, coming soon to GameFound, Colosseum from Fantasia Games. I'm actually interested in this. This is a remake of Colosseum, and they also have Ave Titus. You want to look at that?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a rulebook for one of the expansions, the Nightmare expansion here. The Nightmare expansion adds a variety of twists to unconscious minds, such as a cast of uncanny clients, a haunted location, a treatise of the dead, and of course an array of surreal nightmares. Besides these, you'll get new tools to dabble with, including a cracked dial that can elevate your insights to the next level. But be warned, the further you delve into the dark side of the mind, the more madness you risk. All right, so we're talking about madness, gameplay. We have a pets module that comes in here, so this is why I like this one as well. So I decided to go the all in, and we got a gramophone module. All right, so this is the Nightmare expansion rulebook. Let's show that to Cierra. We have the actual rulebook right here. This is 23 pages, so not as many pages as you would normally think. So here are the 5 different characters that you can play as: Sigmund Freud, Carl Jung, Margaret Helferding, Alfred Adler, and Sabina Spierlerin. All right, here's a list of our components and different modules. That's the game setup as we go through. Just take a quick look at all the rulebooks. So what's good is it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of text in these different pages of rulebook. Everything seems spaced out, very easy to read. And again, it's only 23 pages, which normally you would see in big games such as this, or potential big games of this. They're going to have a huge rulebook.
Only
She's like 23 pages. Look, most games have a lot.
Detailed game.
Okay, this is the solo mode. So this game does come with a solo mode. So here's all the components and the rulebook of our solo mode. Okay. We got some baggies. I do love baggies. What is this? We have Vincent Dutrait artwork. Okay, so we have the front cover artwork, just like a little pamphlet. That's pretty cool. All right, this looks to be the Nightmare expansion artwork. Here is another piece of artwork. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, this one looks like something from Mistwind. Mistwind right here. All right. And that is that. Okay, looks like we have a bunch of different components in the game. I might actually need the rulebook out for this one as we go through some of these different components briefly. We have some of these holofoil swirly doohickeys.
Like hypnotic things.
Hypnotic things. I don't know if this is from the base game. It might be.
It might be Nightmare.
Expansion. It looks like it.
Super cool.
Yes, these are Madness Check tokens. This is related to the Nightmare expansion, okay? We also have some tokens here. These are going to be some notebook tiles. Looks like this is going to deal with the base game. All right. Looks like we have some free association modules. Okay, some more expansion stuff. They got Illusion Dream cards, Mirror Clients, Bric-a-Brac notebook tiles, which I think those were the tiles we saw. Scholarly research cards. So just some more different modules, a little rule book here for that. Oh, wow. And also, if you guys did not know, the inside of this big box here is going to have some art cover.
I always like to look at the inside and find it.
She does.
Well, I was looking out here. Did you notice that? Storage guide on the sides.
Oh, wow. We're going to have to show that to you guys in a sec, but there is a storage guide right there. You can see a little bit of it. That is really cool. Okay, let's continue to move through some of this stuff. These look like player aid reference sheets, potentially. Just all the different icons in the game, case study, client effects like that. That will be handed out to each particular player. All right, some more tokens. What are we looking at here? This, again, looks like Nightmare expansion stuff. So these are notebook tiles, starting notebook tiles. And what else? We have the gramophone standee right here and all these different modules. So all of these tokens here are a part of our Nightmare expansion. We also have our little pets. So the pet module that comes in our Nightmare expansion here. We got a little We got dogs, cats, and things like that. So those are the 4 different pets.
No.
Yeah, and we also have miniatures of them too, which is the fun part. Okay, moving on. Looks like we have our player boards, okay? So these are nice dual layer player boards you guys can see here of all the different spots we're going to keep track of stuff. Again, these are the different characters that you can play throughout the game. So we have Carl Jung. All right, we have Sabina Spielrein. All right, Sabina Spielrein. We have Alfred Adler. Okay, we have Margaret Hilferding. And we should have Sigmund Freud here somewhere soon in this box. Okay, diving into some more stuff. This is the city map board here, and we also have a meeting table board. These are 2 game boards in the game. So they are, look, there's the back side of it. That's pretty cool. And we'll flip this over to the front side. So this is one particular game board right there. Cierra, you can take a look at that. Here is the city map board. So this is the city of Wine in 1900. Okay, I do not know where that's at.
I would guess Germany.
Germany?
It's probably pronounced Wien.
Wien. City of Wien. Okay, here's
Maybe.
our
That's a guess.
city map board. I might say maybe it's Austrian.
Oh yeah, Austrian.
Austrian.
I can see that.
Yeah, Austria. Okay, so this is the city map board here. Different worker placement spots. There's your typical Euro score track around that thing. All right, really, really cool. Okay, now here comes the fun part, diving into all of these particular things. Okay, we just got some more tokens here. Looks like some time tokens, bright idea tokens maybe. Starting player token actually is what that is, okay? We're gonna move through a lot of this stuff quickly, guys, because this is a lot of content to get through. All right, so we have, I actually got rid of one of the Bright Idea tokens, accidentally popped them out. Here's our Bright Idea tokens. These are Holofoil as well, and there's a Fireworks token that is holographic. All right, we have these particular cards. So these look like grief layer cards. So this is what was really cool about this game. And one of the primary reasons why I backed it is it reminded me a lot of Canvas. So you remember how Canvas had these nice transparent cards?
Yeah.
So they have these transparent cards, which are the dreams, I believe, of the clients that you are seeing. And you will layer these cards just kind of like you did with Canvas and create different things. So a bunch of creepy different stuff. So I'm gonna show those to Cierra. You got some of those. These are gonna be some more grief cards, grief layer cards. It looks like all of our different types of stuff. Now there's a lot of cards that are sticking together here, so we're just moving through some of these different cards quickly. The typical Rorschach test card there. But that is really cool. But that's one of the cool things that I really liked about the game that interests me, on top of all the artwork and just vibrantness of the game. There's some more stuff. Okay, let's go with the smaller tray first, which is the orange tray here. And it looks like we'll start with this. We have a playmat in here. This potentially could be a playmat of the meeting table board, possibly. So let's take a look at this. Or maybe not. What is this a playmat of? I don't know. Whoa, that is really cool though.
Maybe like solo mode?
It could be solo mode. You could be right. I don't know, but this is a very cool looking playmat. That is really awesome, guys. There's the front and there is the back of it, okay? Let me throw the back side over there. Okay. Really, really cool playmat. Whew.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay. Let's dive into some of our miniatures. that we have in the game here. All right, let's start with our characters. So this is going to be, this wants to focus. Focus. There we go. All right. So this looks like to be Sigmund Freud right there. Very good details on him. Love all of that good jazz. All right, he's in there. We have Margaret. That looks like Margaret. What's her name? Hilferding. All right, Margaret Hilferding. This looks like Alfred Adler. I can get this to, all right, camera reset. There we go. Alfred Adler. All right, really cool one there. This is Carl Jung. All right, my camera, there we go. Carl Jung. We have Sabina Spielrein. I don't know why my camera doesn't want to work. There we go. All right, Sabrina. And then last but not least, we have, is this Sigmund Freud? We should have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't know. This is a 6th person. I don't know who that is.
Casey?
Yeah. Might be an expansion. Oh, that's a Freud figure probably. Because there is a Freud figure and a reputation marker. Okay, we have a gramophone for the gramophone module. All right, that's really cool. Here's what's also really cool. We are going to have some ink pots. These are real glass ink pot. Well, not glass, it's plastic, but they do have real corks in them. So this is the pink one.
Cute.
Got that color.
Red,
green.
or orange maybe.
And orange. There we go. Orange and green. All right, they do have real corks in them.
That's cool.
Which is awesome. All right, last thing in our little green tray here, we do have our pets module. So we got some doggies. So you got this doggo taking a nice little sleep.
Aww.
You got this doggo right here. And then we got our cats. It wants to work. There we go. Got the pink cat. And then the orange cat. Upside down. Okay. So those are, oh, you want to see that one?
Yeah.
Sorry. Those are all of our pets in the pets module. Okay, guys, well, that is everything that is in this particular case here. And what I might just do is take these and just drop them in there like that. That way they can fit nice and dandy. All right, there we go. That is everything in our orange case.
That's called the collector's box tray.
The collector's box tray. All right, moving on to the pink tray, right?
Also known, that's purple. Also known as Nightmares tray.
Okay.
I see it on the
Nice,
storage guide.
that's cool. Okay. We have some particular cards. So these look like to be Nightmare expansion cards. I think because they have that gramophone reference cards. These are going to be some cards that are associated with the particular expansion. Some more cards. Here we do have some score trackers, it looks like. Just show these nice and close. Do have some score trackers in each particular color. Okay. We have some tokens. Those look pretty interesting. Don't know what that is. This might be, oh, those are insight pieces of the Nightmare expansion. Did you say the purple tray was Nightmare stuff?
Well, they call it the Nightmares tray.
Okay. So it's probably all stuff considered with the Nightmare expansion then. So here's all your meeple versions of the dogs and cats.
Aww.
We have a coin, a particular coin, one individual coin, maybe a first player marker of some sort. Here is a acrylic version of the fireworks token. So while one was foil, this is going to be an acrylic version of the fireworks. So that's really cool as well. All right. We got more cards. Ooh, we got some Holofoil stuff.
Do you want me to open any?
Yeah, let's open some of this stuff and let's see. Open up the Holofoil stuff. She's gonna open up this packet of Holofoil cards in here. I might open up some of these cards and just show off some of the goodies here that we have. So you can see some of these particular cards that are in the game. Man, this artwork is very, very nice. Okay. Let me see, show off these Holofoil cards.
Yeah, they're super pretty.
Man, these things look gorgeous. Lobster on a plate.
Yeah.
That is funny. Okay, guys.
Here's character cards.
Character cards. We got just simple character cards. Okay. Trying to see what all this wild research cards, uncanny routine client cards, uncanny case study cards. These are your uncanny client cards. Okay, so particular clients. That clown. Wow, that's crazy. All right, and then we have some cracked insight dials. So these are dual layered dials here. So you will have 4 of them. Looks like a little tray for storing stuff. And in here, we have our Freud figure. We have some other stuff. Again, guys, we got a lot of stuff here.
Insight pieces?
Insight pieces. Those green pieces are the insight pieces. This says factory replacements. Please use these components to replace your components inside the game. Okay, wow. There we go. There we go. But all right, guys, well, that is all of our stuff in the Nightmare tray. All these particular pieces in here, we'll throw these back down and slot this bad boy back on top. All right, Nightmare tray in the bag. Okay, next we have just a lot of tokens. So we have punchboard tokens. We're not gonna open these up, guys, but these are all gonna be tokens related to the base game. You can see the front and back of some of these, and I'll bring the rule book out just to kind of show you guys what some of these are gonna be. So you're gonna have these treatise tiles right here, district tokens, notebook tiles, location goal tiles as well. And those look to be all office boards, particularly one in each player color. So those are going to be a lot of the different tokens and tiles that are going to be in this particular set of punch boards. So there are 5 punch boards here that we will eventually get through and punching all this stuff out. Okay. As we continue to move on, the last thing we have at the bottom of this box is a giant green tray.
Called the base tray.
The base tray, okay. I'm gonna start up here in the corner. So these are gonna be your insight dials. All right, 4 insight dials. Here we go. We have our office boards of each particular player here. So 4 office boards. Put them back. We got some trays. I love all the different trays in the storage. This game looks like a lot, but my guess is that once you get everything into their particular trays and components, it's going to be very easy to get this game in and out. All right, you have the base version game, or the base version of the ink pots. So these are the original ink pots and what they would have looked like. Without the upgraded version of them. I'll show those to Cierra if she wants to see. Looks like we have some more tokens These are probably going to be the ones we replace. Scoring markers, reputation markers, and things like that. Some more cards. We have research cards.
Maybe.
Those are research cards. We'll leave those. We'll take out the client cards. So these are going to be client cards probably. Let's see if we can get these out of here. And see, Sarah, you want to open these for me?
Sure.
While I... All right, client cards. So here is a lot of our clients that we're going to be servicing throughout the game. Okay, it looks like we also have some A/B stuff as well. These are just more tokens, heart-shaped box markers. What are in here? We have some more insight pieces, insight tokens. All right. You just shoved them down in there.
These are latent dreams.
Latent dreams, okay.
Cards.
Latent dream cards. Whoa, these are scary.
And manifest.
Just scroll through these really quickly. All right, latent dream. Manifest. Huh, that's a cute one. Did you look through these?
Some of them.
These are certainly crazy.
Yeah.
Some crazy dreams.
It'd be interesting to know if these are based off like actual people's dreams.
That would be interesting to know. Okay. Slide that box back in there. What do we have? What is this little stamp? Looks like some stamps we can put some stuff on. And then last but not least, we have this little box with more components. And you can see in there, instead of the, actually I'll just take this out. So instead of the miniatures, these are the little characters, which I kind of like the little characters. They're really cute. So those are the meeple characters of them. Here's the score tokens.
I learned who these two figures are.
Who?
So Sigmund Freud, which we knew, but you don't play him. These are the 4-color professors you can play, and the other one is a journalist figure.
Oh, nice. So that's what the guy with the beard was. And then these are idea tokens. Okay, so a lot of stuff in this base box here that we'll just kind of figure out how the rest of this goes. But let's throw this back in here. Let's put this back on top. And obviously we're missing a lot of stuff. These went here, I believe. And we're gonna figure this bad boy out one way or the other. I think it goes in there like that. And we do not have everything in there, but I'm gonna have the joy of trying to sort all this particular things out. But thankfully, they do have this storage guide, which I'm gonna show right here. So that's pretty cool that they do have this storage guides of all the different trays, the way you stack them. They have a 2-player tray, which is really, really cool. So it seems like, or this is a player tray, I'm sorry. I saw it number 2. We have the base tray with everything that you need to know. The player tray right in there as well. Then the storage guide continues on the sides of the box with your nightmare tray and your collector's tray. And then we just have some more stuff. But for me, I think this is completely genius that you have a storage guide on the bottom of the box with everything you need. I would not be surprised if this idea gets stolen and more companies start using that on the side of the box because that is just phenomenal. Okay, guys. Well, that is everything. Well, not quite everything yet in Unconscious Mind. We got 2 more things that we want to show you here. The last thing is going to be this Holofoil Dream Card box. So this says, illuminate your journey into the unconscious mind with these exclusive Holofoil Dream Cards, all right? You want to bust this open, Cierra, while I show off this playmat set here.
Will you pass me the knife?
I will pass you the knife.
It's like really well packed.
Okay, I will pass you the knife. So we have a playmat set here of the city board. All right, playmat of the city board, nothing on the back. So this is the city board playmat. Looks like you have stuff for different cards around it. And then we have the meeting table playmat as well. So definitely the playmat looks like is gonna make it have a much larger table presence. But maybe fitting everything on the maps on this particular playmat might actually reduce that size rather than using both this and having to set up the different decks around the playmat. So I'm curious to see how that works. But there are the two playmats. We also have this playmat that we got to figure out what to do with it. Okay, Cierra is still opening up the...
I almost got it.
Ding. We'll do an unboxing again of this Dream World Unconscious Mind card game at a later date, guys. While we take a look at these Holofoil cards. Man, these things look awesome. So you just see these are probably, yep, so these are all the cards in the base game, except they now have Dream cards. They now have a Holofoil to them, and that is awesome. I think this is one of those games you're gonna bring these cards out to show a lot of people, and they are just gonna be mesmerized with how cool and gorgeous these cards look. But all right, guys, that is everything. I'm gonna pass these to Cierra.
You gotta take a look.
We're gonna move this camera up, and we are gonna hear Cierra's thoughts on Unconscious Mind. All right, guys.
Hold on, I gotta finish looking.
Cierra is still looking at all of these different Holofoil cards.
They're so cool looking.
But while she is looking through those cards, I can give you guys my thoughts and opinions really quickly. No rush, no rush. Take your time, enjoy these cards. She knows I can talk for a while. But man, look, okay. It is a lot, guys. This does look like a lot of content. That
Looks like you.
Wow, that's messed up, guys. That is messed up.
Just kidding.
This is a lot of content. This is a lot of stuff. I am kind of nervous and hesitant depending on how long this stuff is going to get set up and get to the table. I do know Euro games do last a long time, and we are not the big fans. We are not necessarily big fans of games that take a very, very long time. It also does look like it might have a lot of table presence as well. So it's going to be interesting to see. But I mean, in terms of the production here, wow, this is phenomenal. Knocked completely out of the park. The artwork, the production value, everything is phenomenal, gorgeous. The Holofoil aspect to the game is amazing as well. So while this game, I might have a lot of hesitations on it up front, the gameplay, the mechanics look really sound and look really cool, and the artwork is definitely gonna be very attractive to me once I get to the table. All right, Cierra, you're done looking at all the Holofoil cards.
I think I found my favorite.
She found her favorite.
This one looks awesome. And it's a nightmare one.
All right.
So look how cool that is. It's like a fire horse on water.
Fire horse on water. Okay, guys. Cierra, let's hear from you. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions, initial reactions to Unconscious Mind here, and now that we've gotten everything out?
Yeah, so I definitely was initially worried just because, like I said, it was giving me some of that other game that didn't end up being our favorite, but I actually think production's gorgeous. They put in a ton of work in this, and I think it's going to be fun to try. Like you said, it's probably not going to end up being my favorite because it is the Euro game.
Yeah, Euro style. Yeah, Euro style game.
But we do like busting those out every so often when we have a lot of time on the weekend, which doesn't happen all the time for us. But I think it's going to end up being a great game, and you can't go wrong with how nice the components and everything are. And then I also love the storage guide because I see how frustrated he gets with putting away some of these games and how much room they end up taking if he can't get everything to fit back in the box properly. So I think they just put a lot of thought into it. So I think you can't go wrong with that kind of game. It's going to end up being a good game.
Yeah, I think for me, the way I feel is, like she said, we don't necessarily have a lot of time on the weekends, so I don't think we're going to get this to the table as much. but I think, Cierra, would you kind of agree with me? I think it would be more apt to get this game to the table just because of the visuals and artwork in the game. Like, to me, this is one of those games I just might set this game up just to look at all the visuals and like the artwork and stuff like that, just because it looks so good that it might be like, hey, look, let's just set it up, get it to the table, let's see what all the cards are in the game and things like that. So
yeah. I think it's gonna be really cool to see all the cards and try to come up with like our own interpretations.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually part of the game or how it's going to end up working, but I love the layered card look.
Yep.
And then what I said earlier, I wonder if these actually stemmed from people's dreams or how they came up with these cards. They're really cool.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, look, that is everything Unconscious Mind. Again, this is the ID Light Deluxe All-In Big Box. Everything Unconscious Mind. If you guys enjoyed this content, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. This, I know, guys, has been all over YouTube. This is a hot game right now. So I know a lot of you have gotten this. You've played it, gotten it to the table. Drop down the comments below. Let us know, what were your first impressions of the game? What were your first thoughts of the game when you got it to the table? Or how do you feel about the visuals and all that stuff? Drop those comments below. We're curious to hear before we get this to the table, because it's probably going to be a while since we're hitting a new week, and we're not going to have time to play this at all until at least another weekend. Last thing, be on the lookout sometime soon. We are going to be doing an unboxing of the Dream World and Unconscious Mind card game. We didn't want to fit that in because this video is probably about 40 minutes long already. So be on the lookout for that unboxing, and we'll get to it. But hope you guys are enjoying all our awesome content. We got a bunch of cool more unboxings to go on the game, and we have more new fun games coming in that we're definitely gonna try. All right, guys, y'all have a great one. Bye.
Bye.